Hi, this is Shauna Holman, and I am doing the new installation on video for the Iron Shauna project. We're cooking well using only ingredients on hand. Have you ever had extra ginger on hand and not known what to do with it? I almost constantly have that. Ginger is an ingredient that I've only in my adult life learned to like, and I'm just learning new uses for it every day. My most recent idea was to see if I could make some candied ginger, because people love that so much, and I'm always looking for new ideas for giving away as gifts. So today you're all going to be my guinea pigs, and we're going to try to make some candied ginger. So the first step is, hey, troll the internet, see what you can find for recipes.
Candied ginger, can't spell to save my life, candied ginger recipes. Go.
The first one's from Alton Brown. You can't go wrong with him. No, he's not paying me for that. Perfect. Super easy. Okay, it takes an hour and 15 minutes according to this website. All you need is non-stick spray, pound of fresh ginger root. Okay, I may or may not have a pound. 5 cups of water. Okay, I've got 5 cups of water. And approximately a pound of granulated sugar. So we're going to take this one on. So I don't actually have a scale. I have no idea of how to weigh this, but here's my ginger. I think I mentioned that I've frozen it because I didn't know what to do with it at the time. So I've taken it out of the freezer, and I've got my cup of sugar, got my ingredients put together, and I'm just going to follow this recipe until I diverge from it, maybe. We'll see. Interesting. So they lied to us. I happen to think that parchment paper should be in the list of ingredients because it's something I don't have, and we're just going to have to make do without it. Yeah. Peel the ginger root and slice into 1/8 inch. 1/8 inch. Say that 5 times fast. Peel the ginger root, slice into 1/8 inch thick slices using a mandolin. Alright, don't have a mandolin either. Sorry, I'm licking my mouth because I'm still tasting a protein shake that I made earlier. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out my protein shake video. Alright, back to the task at hand. So I'm going to go peel my ginger root and cut it into slices and come back. And just for those of you who are curious, peeling frozen ginger root is not that difficult. It's a little soggy. I've rinsed this off so it's a little wet looking, but it's pretty easy stuff. And I mentioned that I had a cup of sugar earlier, and the reason I went with a cup of sugar is because this looked like about a cup of ginger, but we shall soon find out with the slices, won't we?
Here are the sliced ginger pieces after they've been peeled. And, you know, that looks about right. That much ginger, that much sugar. Look at I even put the right side over here. 1 cup, which actually, you know, again, eyeballed, it's a little bit more.
So I don't normally keep sugar on hand, but I decided that I wanted to make some wine and jam ages ago, and so I have this huge bag of sugar that's just sitting around and getting all like clumped together because of the moisture. Here in Seattle we have a fair amount of moisture. So this is just another use for the sugar that I have on hand. You know what else is handy is that this bowl is actually part of a set that is, it kind of acts like measuring cups. So the size, I measured a cup of water and put it into this bowl, and it's perfect. So now we know exactly. We had a cup of ginger, and now I'm going to put about 5 cups of water into a saucepan with the ginger, and we're going to boil it for 35 minutes just so it gets a little soft. I hope you can hear me over the dishwasher. I'm multitasking today. While the ginger was cooking, I decided to run some dishes. I have an old fruit jar. It just tickles me pink to be able to use these for uses other than fruit jam, whatever. I just love that Elvis song too much, apparently. But this is not going to be liquor today. We're not drinking liquor from an old fruit jar. What I've done is I've pulled out one of my funnels, and I have this itty-bitty strainer. Again, just look around your house, look at what you have, and use it. What we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is now strain the water from the ginger pot. I'm going to be able to use some of it in the candied ginger recipe, but also I'm going to use some of the ginger water for other uses later on. And I'll include another link that I found from Livestrong about the benefits of ginger water. Okay. No, I'm not left-handed, but I play one on TV. Nope, that's wrong. We're just going to stop trying to come up with a joke and pour the water without burning ourselves. And what we're left with is the ginger in the saucepan. Look at my huge pan here. This is the same one that I had before, believe it or not. It has the ginger in it, and I've actually measured and returned 1/4 cup of the ginger water back into it. And now we're going to put in our cup of sugar, because that's the equivalent of the amount of ginger we have. And now the instructions say to return it to a medium-high heat, so I'm going to turn this sucker back on, bring it to a boil, and just keep stirring this sugar, water, ginger mixture. Okay, and not only will we keep stirring this, but we're going to set a timer, because I'm a fan of timers. In this day and age, it's just too easy to get distracted. I'm going to set that for 20 minutes, and don't try to reset it with your elbow on accident. And basically, you just keep stirring it, keep it from burning, sticking to the bottom of the pan, saucepan. And what it's going to do is the sugar water is going to evaporate and cook into the ginger. At the end of your 20 minutes, it should look like, or start to look like, actual candied ginger. And at that point, you're just going to take it off of the heat and let it recrystallize further. And I don't have any parchment paper, like Alton Brown says that you should have for your cooling racks, so I'll show you what I found around my kitchen as a replacement, because that's what we're all about here at the Iron Channel Project. Oh my gosh, look at that! It's starting to crystallize. Yay! 7 minutes left. Oh my goodness, I'm just getting so much fun out of this. It smells a little bit like burnt sugar in here, and as you can see, the crystallizing kind of stopped. I have to admit, I turned the heat down a tad because it was starting to smell super burnt, and I didn't want burnt ginger, candied ginger. And can I tell you how hard it is to video this and stir at the same time? It's like rubbing your head and patting your belly with gum in your mouth all at the same time. Anyways, you can see it's gotten a little juicier again. And we're down to 3 minutes. Now I'm second guessing my decision to do this with the heat turned down. So I'm going to turn it back up. Oops, there's the dial. Smidge. And hopefully I don't burn this. In 3 minutes we should have this all done. Once you've gotten your candied ginger done in the pan, you want to put it out on a surface, and I don't have parchment paper, so I'm just using what I have on hand, and I just picked out a plate. Originally I had wanted to use put it directly into a plastic container. The thing with that is that the candied sugar is hot, it will melt the plastic, so don't do that. I didn't spread mine out very far. You can kind of see that it's sort of stuck to the plate already. It's just going to sit here and chill, and then once it's dried out, I will sort of chisel it apart from the excess sugar. So gingered candy was just one of the ideas that I came up with. It's something that I've been wanting to try for a while and knew I had the things to put it together with. What do you make out of your ginger? I'm just curious. Is it stir-fried? I know a lot of Asian dishes use ginger. Have you hopped on Google and seen what comes up? What have you come up with on your own? Are you creative and inventive and come up with your own stuff even without the aid of the internet like I do? I would love to hear your ideas. Let me know. And that's all for Iron Shauna today.